everybody. Texas Tim here at the 2018 Namm show in Anaheim, California. I hope you guys are doing well over there in the UK. Thank you for MusicTech being here. And I'm sitting behind the Strike Pro kit. This is our flagship, our best kit that Alesis makes. And I really like this kit. It's really cool. So I'm going to explain a little bit about it. The Strike Pro kit is 11-piece drum set. And the reason I say that is because you've got a snare, 4 tom-toms, bass drum, 3 crashes, a ride, and a hi-hat. That's 11 pieces, okay? So the idea behind the Strike was we wanted to make a drum set that really felt really, really well, so that drummers that play acoustics and they're coming over to electronics could sit behind a kit that felt like a drum kit. First thing we did was we put a 14-inch snare drum, which is a standard for the industry. All you drummers out there know that kind of that's what you grow up with, a 14-inch snare drum. And then we put real drum sizes, 8, 10, 12, 14, and a 14-inch bass drum. Of course, it's an all-mesh kit, which makes it really feel great, super sensitive, and if you're in an environment where you've got to have a volume control, the mesh makes it really, really quiet. Feels good. You can adjust it with a real drum key. It's incredible. So the Strike kit not only feels good with all the mesh kit, but the cymbals are all redesigned as well. So there's 3 16-inch crashes, 3 14-inch crashes, 16-inch triple zone ride, and then all the mesh pads. So all in all, 12-inch hi-hat, movable hi-hat. So really cool set of pads, feels great for drummers. You sit down on it, you feel like you're at home. You don't have to change your style or anything. Also, the chrome rack is redesigned. So it's a really super sturdy chrome rack that holds all the pads. These shells, as you can see, they're dual hoop shells, which we did because we thought it looks cool. We like the way they look, a little bit more acoustic drummy. Also, the shells are made out of real wood, so they're really strong and powerful. So it's birch and cottonwood, if you want to know. So birch and cottonwood, all wood shells, mesh heads on everything, real sizes, feels really good. But of course, one of the most important things is the module. That's where all the magic is, ladies and gentlemen, in the module. So the module, the Strike module, is all redesigned too. So a little bit how it works. The Strike system is it's a sample-based system. So in the Strike kit, there's a lot of samples. There's over 14,000 dot wave files, samples in there, okay? With those 14,000 samples, you can mix those together to create multi-sampled instruments. For example, this snare drum may have 50 waveforms on it. This one may have 35 on the tom, okay? These are all dual zones, so I could have a tom-tom here and a cowbell here, a tambourine here and whatever. So they're all changeable for each kit. So 14,000 samples that you combine into 1,600 instruments, and then you take those instruments and you can move them around, and you've got 115 drum sets, all right? So we give you all that content. So you've got all these great acoustic kits, Ludwigs, Gretches, Noble & Cooley's, DWs, Slingerlands, everything in here. We've also got the greatest selection of electronic sounds on the market, okay? Akai is our sister company, so we've got a lot of great sounds. But if it's not enough to have all those great sounds, which I'm going to play some for you here in a minute, but you can actually bring in your own samples. So if you don't like any of those 14,000 samples, then you can bring in your own. There's an editor that comes with it. So you basically take your computer, pop up the editor, plug a USB cord into here, and now your module is synced to your software, and then you can drag and drop your waveforms in there. And for example, if I want to make a new cymbal, I can bring in my waveforms from a Zelgin crash, combine it with a Paiste crash, combine it with a Sabian crash, and create a virtual crash cymbal that doesn't exist in reality. You can only do that on the Strike kit. So there is no limits to what you can do with this. And another thing is, if you purchase a Strike, you can sound different than any other drummer, okay? You don't have to stick to the standards of other drum kits. You can make it totally unique. So that's what we wanted to do. We wanted to give the drummers more creative potential than they'd ever had in their life. So really, it's up to you. If you just want to turn it on, plug it in, and play the stock kits, you got hours and hours and weeks of searching through and having fun. Or if you're kind of a tweaker guy, you can make your own. If that's not enough, you want to do your own sampling, well, you don't have to go out and buy another sampler. You can plug straight into the module and sample your own. And then what you can do, say I want to do a loop. I can come in here, make a loop, edit it, assign it to any pad, and there I go, kick it off, start and stop. So it's a great kit. And it's very reasonable price-wise. So I won't mention the price. There's a lot of currency exchanges and everything, but go online, check the Strike Pro. There's actually two kits. Strike Pro, which is the maximum, and a Strike kit, which is identical, same module, same everything, but just less pads. So, hey man, it's a really, really good kit. It's fun to play. Go to Alesis.com. I'm Texas Tim Root, so find me on Facebook, and hope to see you over there in England soon, man. Take it easy.